My today's video is about estate planning and will. I'm asked a lot of times, what is the difference between estate planning and what is the difference between a will? I have a will, do I still need estate planning? So let me tell you a little bit more about deciding what you want to happen when you die and making sure it does happen the way you wanted things to happen is called estate planning. So, what is an estate plan? What is a valid estate plan? The only valid estate plan a person dies with is the last will and testament. So, the transfer at death are governed by what is said in the will. The testator. Testator is the person who's the subject of the will. The testator has set out his wishes in a binding legal form, and the will is his last message that he leaves for his spouse, his family, his friends, his employees, or anybody he wants to leave something for. So it is definitely a very, very important message. So I ask you all, what do you think? How much thought should go into this important message? Who will be affected by this message? The purpose of the will is to set out the transfer of assets in the most effective way possible. It is a clause that instructs the executors of the will and trustees to pay any debts, taxes, and expenses while winding up your estate, and this is the most important and first clause in the will. In essence, the tax department has the first mortgage against all your assets. And secondly, if there are any personal guarantees to the bank or any lending institutions, the creditor stands ahead of your family and other beneficiaries that you wanted to leave your assets to. So the issue of dealing with the first class in the will is the most important. As the underlying values continue to change, it is necessary to review your will from time to time. In case you've made the will now, do review it 5 years from now, because your assets change, your values change, the family dynamics change. So that should be very, very timely reviewed. And again, I always tell this to everybody, make sure that a lot of thought is gone into creating the will, because you all know that who will be affected by this will, who will be affected by your last message. Of course, it's the ones that you love the most. So make sure that you contact your advisor, contact estate planning lawyers, contact your lawyers or anybody you want to deal with to get the best estate planning done for you, best will created for you. I'm not a lawyer, but I would still like to suggest to you, in case you need any specific points to be added to the will, if you need my help, I can always help you, but I'm not a lawyer. So contact the people and have the right will made while you are active, while you're working, while you're healthy, and while you are in your best mental capacity. Thank you.